I'm very happy today to introduce a speaker with a different kind of background to our usual speaker. This is Gabriel Furman. He's also from Santiago, Chile. He studied here in Chile and then moved to Baltimore in the USA, where he studied for 4 years, returned to Chile, and is qualified as a professional coach. So he's here today to share some ideas and some things that you can apply to your life to improve the way that you do things and what you get out of experiences. Just to check before we start, does everybody have an elastic band? Yes? Okay, so please give a round of applause for our guest today, Gabriel.
Thank you. I am, can you hear me in the back? Can you hear me? Okay, great. I am deeply grateful of being here and sharing with you what I think are important skills for success in life in general, and also in business and in the development of your professional career. What I want to do this afternoon is really have fun. Have fun. So, in fact, what I want to do now is a thing that I have never done this before in a talk, and I want to start with this. I will, in fact, pick up my phone and I will take a selfie, okay? So please smile. Great, thank you so much. Thank you. I like to do things differently, and what I want to give you as a gift this afternoon is, I think, something very different from the talks you have had in the past. I want to give you some gifts, and the first one is to understand that every time we are in front of a person who is going to give us content, or in any learning experience, you can choose whether to be participant A or participant B, and it will make a big difference. I will explain. Participant A is an attitude towards learning where every time he hears something, he says inside his head, yes, but you cannot apply this in every area of my life. Maybe you can apply this here, but this doesn't apply nor here, nor here, nor here. So he's always looking where this idea or this tool cannot be applied. When he listens to an idea that he heard before in the past, he says, I know this already. That's an attitude that sometimes people choose. What's the consequence of this? What do you think? Huh? Any idea? Huh? Not going forward, and you close your mind to really experience and learn a lot. That's participant type A. Participant type B is the one I call the learner. He chooses to open his mind when he hears something from someone, like in a talk like this. And he's always asking inside his mind, where can I apply this in my life? The learner is able to learn even when he's hearing or listening again an idea that he knew already from the past. How can that be? He knows it already. The answer is that he can recognize and say to himself, even though I know this idea from the past, maybe I'm not applying it in the practice day to day. Or maybe since I changed from last year when I heard this idea, maybe now I can have a different look to this idea, and therefore the learner opens his mind to make the best of any learning experience. And you can choose that now. You can choose every second that we are here together, learning together. Your mind, you can choose in your mind whether you are going to really enjoy this opportunity and opening your mind to learning, or close your mind to other things. So that's the first gift. I want to give you the choice and the permission to choose to learn here with me and all of us together. It's a choice. It's a mental choice. And that's the first gift that I want to give you. Anytime in your career, professionally, also in your personal life, the first idea that I want to give you, I want to invite you to be open always for learning. Choose to learn from every experience. That's a choice that you can have. I told you that I like to do things different and to challenge myself. So the selfie was a big thing for me. That's really my first time I do this. It's 100% out of my comfort zone. I appreciate your laughs and putting your nice faces there. You will see this in Facebook very, very soon. Okay. I want to tell you something about my life. There's a lot of light here, so maybe if we can low down the light a little bit, we'll be able to see better the picture. Huh? I will try. ¿Es posible bajar un poquito la luz del escenario? Yeah, okay. So I won't tell you anything about my professional career because I told you I like to do things different. And I want this to be a talk from heart to heart, from soul to soul. What you see in this picture represents what is very important in my life, which is music. In this picture, I am playing with my jazz trio. I'm a jazz drummer. I love jazz. And in this picture, I am playing jazz, a jazz concert live. And I am on the right part of the picture playing the drums. Who has listened to jazz before? Please raise your hand. Okay, good. So jazz is a very special kind of music. Why? Because in jazz, one of the main features of this musical style is that you have to improvise. You have to improvise. What does it mean? It means that I'm playing a tune and we are all like into it. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Here in the piano, on the left side of the picture, you cannot see his face, but he is my younger brother, and he is a professional jazz pianist. He doesn't live here, he lives in New York, but every time he comes here to Chile, we do jazz concerts. Okay, so in jazz you have to improvise. What does it mean? It means that you have to create music on the spot. Jazz is a kind of language that you have to be creative, you have to be present, and you have to be able to communicate with the other musicians in the band. Why I wanted to share this with you? Because I think this picture and the music is the perfect connection to coaching and the skills that I want to share with you in this talk. Coaching is very interesting, and I want to share with you some skills, some very practical and easy to apply skills that it's your choice if you want to start applying them today. You know, jazz is like a music style where you have to be able to communicate, you have to be able to hear, you have to be able to really listen, When I work, for example, in a coaching session with another person, usually it's like individually, one of the most important skills for coaches, and I think for all of us in any realm of life, is to be able to listen. That's my second gift for you this afternoon. Develop the skill of listening. Why is that sometimes very hard? Because we have a self-talk inside of our head, and when the other person is saying something to us, inside our head, we are talking to ourselves. Okay, so let me think what I'm going to say when she finishes talking. Please finish soon. I want to say something to you. So it seems that we are listening, but the self-talk, we are really listening to ourselves many times. So if you want to develop your ability to work with other people, teamwork, and leadership, I invite you to explore and develop the skill of being able to listen. What I want to do next is a very interesting exercise. And let's see what happens. I'm playing here. I am not 100% improvising, but I'm playing. I like to play. You know, playing music and playing with people and learning, playing and having fun, I think is the best part in life. So what I want to ask you to do now is please stand up. Okay. What I want you to do now, please listen well, because the instructions are very important to really have an effective game. I want to share with you 5 levels of saying hello to someone. 5 levels of saying hello to someone. We're going to go from the least interactive to the more interactive at the end. Okay, let's see what happens. So The first level is that each one of you will choose someone who is next to you, and you're going to say, no, don't start. They're starting there already. I know. Just 2 minutes. No, 1 minute. You will choose one person, and you will say to this person, good afternoon. That's everything that you're going to say. Now, the person who receives the greeting will answer in a very low tone, like afternoon after lunch, like you are now, so you're perfect. Okay, so, and you're only going to say without eye contact and without physical contact, you just say, Okay, so 1 second. So each one of you will choose each one of you will choose 3 people. You say good afternoon, and the one who receives the greeting only, very important, very important. No eye contact and no physical contact. To 3 people now. Okay. Good. Okay, very good. That's only level 1. Level 2. You greet 3 people. You say to them good afternoon, and now the person who receives the greeting also answers good afternoon, but no eye contact and no physical contact. When you finish, you just keep quiet, please. To 3 people, now. Okay. Okay, good, very good. Let's go to level number 3. Very good. Okay, level number 3. Listen to this, my friends. Level number 3. Now you greet 3 people. Now, the person who answers will say good afternoon, will answer with words. Now, you will add physical contact with the other person, but no handshaking, no physical contact. To 3 people, now. Okay, very good. Wow, I see the energy, how it's changing there. Okay, great. We are now to level number 4. Level number 4 is that not only the person who receives the greeting says good afternoon also. You will do also eye contact, but now, each one of you, when you get the greeting into a relationship, so each one of you will wish something good for the other person. I wish you the best day today. I want you to have the best week of your year. Okay, so 3 people now. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good. We now go to the last level. Level number 5. Okay. Of course, level number 5 is only level number 5 in this model, but you can do many more. But we'll go only 1 level more. Next step, level number 5. Level number 5 is including all from the previous level, meaning eye contact, wishing good. What else? Huh? No. Okay. But you have to add something else. Now, in level number 5, we'll add something that we didn't have in the previous levels, which is now you can shake the other person's hand or give them a hug. 2, 3 people now. Okay. Please have a seat. Thank you. Okay. I did this exercise once in a business company with a group of people that they used to work together. And no, I won't tell you this story. I want to ask you, what do you think we can learn from this game? Any ideas? Yes? Okay, very good. I like very much what you're saying. See, I think one of the main things we can learn from this exercise, first of all, the importance of doing eye contact is so natural for us that when we are asked not to do it, it's very hard. I agree 100% with you. Yeah. What else do you think we can learn from this? Huh? Trade? What kind of trade? Okay, relationships are so important. If you want to have success in life, and I think we all want, invest in cultivating high-quality relationships with the people you work with. Say hello. You can see how saying hello in different ways can. I felt it from here. The emotions that arise from different kinds of saying hi to someone can affect not only in the moment, but can change a person's day. So the third or fourth gift, I'm not sure. Invest in high-quality relationships. Relationships are so important for our success and our well-being that if you look up in one of the most famous well-being models that has been developed in the last years, especially in the field of positive psychology, one of the main pillars of having a healthy, emotionally, and also having success in life is people who are able to cultivate high-quality relationships. There's a second point that I think we can learn from this game. And this happened to me when I did this inside a big, I won't tell you the name, a big business here in Chile. I was working with a team of people. We did this exercise, and after level number 5, the boss came to me. He took me to a corner. He was like a little bit shame, and he was almost crying. And he told me, after this game, I realized that I wasn't even in level number 1 with my people. When they came in each morning to work with me, it was like just air came in through the door. And I realized that I have an option, I have a choice to do things differently. So I think that's a big message from this game. We can choose to do things different. Things that are so obvious and happen every day, like saying hello to someone. We can choose to do things different. There is a very important book for me, written by a doctor from Harvard. The name of the book is Choose to Choose. Choose to choose. We usually go through life working in automatic pilot, but we don't live usually consciously. So when we stop and we ask, how can we do things better, even in tiny details, many options can arise. I want to share with you something else. This is my next gift for you. I want you to release everything that you have in your hands. Please, you can put things on the floor. And I want you to do, and follow me carefully. I want you to do something that you're already doing every day, which is breathing. I want you to start putting your attention on your breathing, how the air comes in through the nose. You have just try to fill up our lungs, fill them up, and then throw out all the air. Let's try once again. Fill up your lungs, fill with air. Feel your belly getting bigger after lunch, but this time with air. I want to hear inside, outside. Again, inside. Once more. Inside, outside, and now the last one. When we push the air out, we'll make like a noise like, like releasing all tensions, and we will feel our body much more relaxed. Okay, so we breathe in. Great. Okay, this is something so easy, so simple. Why is this important in our life? What do you think? You can scream it out.
Actually, it turns up the automatic pilot.
That's very interesting. Why?
Because you leave everything and you just start to do a classical thing that is really good.
Thank you so much. Listen to this. When I was younger, I saw a movie where people travel through time. So this guy built up like a time machine, and he was able to go to the past and travel to the future. I asked my father, where can I find in the world a real time machine? He told me, that's only on the movies. He's very kind, but of course, he laughed. I kept up growing. I studied philosophy and coaching, and I find the time machine. Where is it? Our mind is capable of traveling to the future now. Oh, I have this test in 1 month. So it travels to the future. Also, our mind is able to travel to the past. You know, traveling to the future and traveling to the past can be very good. But if we do that automatically without being conscious, we can lose the most precious moment that we have in our life, which is the present now. I want to share this with you, and I'm speaking also to myself, because I am a very good future traveler. And that brings me a lot of suffering in the present moment, because I become distressed of people that are not happening, and even more, I'm not sure if they will happen. You know, life is now. Life is now. Does the past exist? I want to offer that no. It's already gone. Does the future exist? Also, I like to think, and I think makes sense for me at least, it doesn't exist. The only moment that exists is the present moment. We travel sometimes to the future or to the past, and we lose our energy to focus in the only moment where we have control, which is the now. Now, if our mind travels to the future and to the past, so how can we bring it back to the present and enjoy what we are doing? What do you think? We just did it. There is something about the human being that is always in the present. What is it? My body. My physical body is always in the present if my mind is able to travel to the future or to the past. My body is always on the now. So, that's why I want to give you the ability and to invite you to practice what we just did, which is conscious breathing. Breathing is connecting with my body and therefore connecting with what I am doing in the present. Do you want to have high-quality relationships? Be present when you are listening to the other person. When I became a professional coach, I learned something amazing. That every time before I enter to a coaching session one-on-one, I need to be able to listen and open myself to the other person that I will be working with. So I do just 30 minutes of conscious breathing as we just did. Conscious breathing is so simple as bringing your inner attention of your mind to the breathing of your body. Just watch how the air comes in and the air goes out. Be present. This is the only moment where we can make a difference. Even when we are thinking about the future, we think about the future in the present. Even when we think about the past, we can only think about the past in the present. Okay, something else. Oh, another game. Another game. Yes, we need to wake up again. Okay. The game is like this. I will show you a picture. Can you hear me? Yes. I will show you a picture on the slide. And the challenge for you, I will give you 10 seconds. And I want you to count in 10 seconds how many geometric figures there are in the picture. After 10 seconds, I will remove the picture from the slide, and we'll see what happens, okay? So 10 seconds, count how many geometric figures you can find in the following slide. 10 seconds from now. Okay. I just want to hear numbers. How many geometric figures there are in this image? Who can say? 32? Ah? 35, okay. 13. Okay, 13. 59. 45. Who saw more than 80? Are you? No? Okay. Who saw more than 80? Are you sure? More than 80? Okay. I want to tell you something. Listen well, because I think this is the last message that I'm able to share with you this afternoon. I have no idea how many geometric figures there are in the picture that I showed you. But I want to make you another question. Let me explain myself. I will say another question now. And I don't want you to scream or to speak between each other the answer that you think. I just want you to raise your hand if you know for sure that you can answer the question. Okay? How many children were they in the bus? No? As far as I'm seeing now, I don't see any hand going up. Okay. Let me show you the picture, okay? Ah? Who? How many? Huh? Okay, interesting. Okay, good. I want to show you the image again. Ha! Children in the bus. Children in the bus. This is the same picture, I am assuring you. It's the same picture. This is very interesting. I once did this exercise. I have done this experiment with tens of people. And once I did the second question, and I heard in the back of the room, which bus? Which bus are you talking about? You're asking me to answer about something that you didn't show me in the picture. This is what usually happens when I do this. What do we learn from this? And I want to end with this. I think we learn something very important, which is the question with the one I'm looking to the image will determine what will I see or not from the image. I will repeat this. The question that I have in my mind while looking to the picture will determine what will I see or not from the picture. What is the proof for this? The proof for this is that if I told you from the beginning, I will show you a picture and I want you to count how many children there are in the bus, I think probably 99% of you will be able to answer correct that question. But since the question was, how many geometric figures there are in the picture, what happened? The questions that we ask drive our focus. And where we put our focus, that's what we see. The children in the bus were always there. But for you, they were not there, since you didn't have the question, and therefore the focus to look for them. This is very interesting in coaching. Questions can change our lives because a different question can drive you to see something that you didn't see before. So this is my last gift for you this afternoon. If you want to grow, if you want to be successful in life, learn to make questions. Don't give things for granted. You see, it's interesting. In English, the word question has the word inside quest. What's a quest? A quest is like a journey. The questions can invite us to journeys and to see things that we didn't see before. So the question, in fact, that I want to leave with you to answer this night when you go home is for which three things I am grateful for it today. This is the skill of developing gratitude. So please think about the question when you go home, and if you want every day of your life, which are the three things that I'm grateful for every day? Thank you so much.
We didn't get to do our activity.
No.
Oh, next time.
I want to open for questions if they want. Yeah?
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure you'll find that very interesting, very different. Does anybody have any questions? Lots. Oh, what are the elastic bands for? We don't have like 2 minutes to do the activity, or?
I think we will have to do it in another talk.
Oh,
if you
okay.
want, because
We'll have
it
to
takes.
save your elastic bands and do it another time.
I want with the rubber bands. That's the way you call it. I wanted to do another game with you, but we'll leave it for next time. I'm open to receiving your questions, please.
Any other questions?
Yes. Can you say it again, please?
Is a very short question. I don't remember what is the first gift.
The first gift I gave you. Who remembers? You can choose whether in any learning experience, you can choose whether you're going to be a type A, where you're always looking where this does not apply, so you close your mind, and you can choose to be a learner. That's what I'm inviting you to be. Be a learner and open your mind by asking inside your mind, where can I apply what I just learned? Thank you so much. Yeah, other questions? Please. Huh?
Everyone's got their full.
Okay, great.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank
Thank you so much. Thank you.
very much for coming.
Thank you. I brought my business card.
Okay, so here are today's questions. I can't get the function to work, but can everybody see them? Yeah? Okay, so normal conditions, we have 30 minutes. At the end, Gabriel has very kindly offered to share his business card. So if you would like to take his business card when you bring your answer, they'll be here at the stage for you to take one. Okay? So, exam conditions, as ever. Good luck. The seminar number is 6. Seminar 6. There was one online.